Well, just got off 7025, rode it for the third time in less than a week. It just entered service. Look, we got a Proterra bus on Weston Road 3740, as it's just before afternoon rush hour here in Toronto's Yorkboro. But yeah, as I was saying, 7025 is a very brand new Nova Bus LFS hybrid, and I just filmed a ride on it on the 59. And how's that to start? With that and the electric bus here, which I rode on the 32 yesterday. And hey, what's happening, guys? Alex here, as I just mentioned, in the city's Yorkboro, where I've been living all my life, but not in this neighborhood called Weston, which used to be a village. And although Weston used to be a troubled neighborhood way back then, it's improved a lot. And it's a pretty interesting neighborhood. And same with the side streets here, with all these homes reminding you of probably Southern Ontario homes. I'm referring to small towns, right? Anyway, we're here at the intersection of Weston Road. It was not focused. Anyway, we're here at Weston Road and Church Street here in the Weston neighborhood. And yeah, the reason why I'm out here is because not only that I wanted to film a bus ride on the 59, but 7025 was on that route. And then that gave me an idea to make a walking video here along the other Church Street in Toronto. Now, that is not to be confused with the Church Street in downtown Toronto. But the reason why there's a Church Street here in this part of town is because, as I just mentioned, Weston used to be its own village a long time ago. So they pretty much have some of the same streets downtown has. Besides Church Street, there's John Street, George Street, and King Street. And this might be confusing for some people, because let's say you want something delivered to your house, right? And let's say you live anywhere in Church Street, right? And you're consulting with someone. So for example, it's hey, I want I'm not sure if that's how it works, but hey, I want a pizza delivered to blah 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 Church Street. And then once Domino's, let's say they punch the address and say, okay, I got two options here. Which Church Street? And you're gonna be which one? Is that the Toronto one or the York one? So this really just depends for any of you guys that live on two of the Church Streets here in the city. But nevertheless, it could be confusing, but just remember that we're in the York borough of Toronto. Downtown is it's far from here, actually. It'll probably take me a good hour and 15 minutes just to get down there. Or not really, actually, because we're going to be crossing the Metrolinx rail corridor. Not too far from here is the Weston commuter train station. So it's either a short walk or a quick bus ride down there. And it's actually near the intersection of Weston and Lawrence. I'm going to work my way around this construction hole. They don't even have warning signs inside these freaking pylons here. And it's another hot and humid day here in the city. Today being Tuesday, July 25th, 2023, and it's I think it's just after 2:30 p.m. And I was over in Midtown earlier, filming a walk and a bus ride. And I wasn't even sure if I was gonna come out to this part of town today and do all in one, because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to time 7025 on the 59, because I took the 124 from Sunnybrook and then the 52. Hey, look at that. There's the CN Tower. So now we are right above the Metrolinx rail corridor. It's a pretty damn good view. And this here used to be a railway crossing, and when they were constructing the Up Express as well as doing some other improvements to the GO Transit corridor, they eliminated the railway crossing except for this one here, and that's used by CP Rail. But again, you go on Google Street View, this place is like totally different. But of course, that was to prevent noise from the passenger trains running like every 15-20 minutes. And it's right in the residential neighborhood. So we're going to be walking by some pretty old, beautiful homes here along Church Street. And I got here, as I mentioned, with the 59, took it from Lawrence West Station. But how to get home? I can either take the 59 back to Lawrence West, then take the subway or 109 back home, or I can just walk over to Lawrence Avenue, which is south of here, as something flew past me. And I'll just take the 32 from there. We're actually not too far from where my cousin Richard lives, but he's more like near Jane and Chituri. Sorry, man, I know you don't want your location. Well, you're not really doxed, but yeah, the first walking video I filmed was along Davisville Avenue, and that was around 12:30. And now here I am. So 2 walking videos today and 2 bus ride videos. And there's a cat. I can really see what his face looks like. Hey, look at the camera. Ah, there you are. Yeah, cute. And church goes all the way to Jane Street, and it turns into Maple Leaf Drive. Some of these homes are untouched. That's if you can tell by how old some of the doors are, the windows, like, you know, sure, there might have been some slight changes, but it gives like old Southern Ontario town vibes. In fact, tomorrow, as I mentioned in the last walking video, I am leaving for Montreal, Quebec. We're going to be taking via rail, just like we did last year, and it's going to be. And not only is it be so good to be back in Montreal, a very beautiful city that I've absolutely fallen in love with, but just wanted a break from TO. Get some content from a completely different city that gives like European, Parisian vibes. So by the time you're watching this, I probably might have gotten a lot of content done from there. So the next day, the next walk-in video will be from Montreal. So again, stay tuned for that, or maybe you might have seen my Montreal STM videos, because they have a subway system. But of course, the train ride is just like 5 hours, and obviously we're going to be passing by many Southern Ontario towns. But after that, I'm going straight home. I'm gonna have a shower, maybe have some ice cream. What's the temperature now? Didn't I just check it like, oh my God. Hold on, let me just grab the weather here. Oh, it's 26 Celsius, feels like 32. But end of this week, it's gonna feel more like freaking 41. That is extremely hot. And it's gonna be the same thing in Montreal. So it's either I gotta contend with walking in the extreme heat, or I just gotta stay indoors, like probably in the underground city. I'm not sure what street that is, but merges onto a church. By the way, later on we're going to be passing by the old Humber River Hospital church site up until the current site at Wilson Avenue opened in 2015. The Church Street site was one of 3 hostels operated by the Humber River Hostel Network that consisted of the Highway 400 and Finch location in North York and the Keel Street location. And they all closed before and after Wilson opened. Oh wow, I like this shot here. Nice garden. And yes, this is Toronto's West End, of course, because Etobicoke is actually not too far from here. In fact, where I started this video, there's an entrance to Crookshank Park and the Humber River, which is the eastern border of the Etobicoke borough. And look, you got these old village style intersections here, paved in red, and there's a playground there. It's amazing, eh? This city is huge, obviously, and you know how many interesting neighborhoods we have. Even if it's like outside of Old Toronto, it's still nice. It has its own unique vibes, characteristics. But in about 24 hours, I'm going to be in a different province, and I'm going to be making probably my third walking video in Montreal. As a whole, last year I went there and I only made 2 walks. The others were like mostly randomness and transit ones. So I definitely appreciate all those who have came this far, and for the continuous support. I don't always say this anymore verbally, but I put it in the description of my videos, just in case anybody can see it. If you wish to support the channel, feel free to leave a donation on the link to my PayPal, or you can also use the super thanks button below the video if you wish to donate that way. It doesn't matter the amount, it'd be really appreciated. Because this pretty much like covers like personal needs, expenses, and what I want to invest in for this channel. A lot of the Toronto YouTubers I watch that do walking videos, they often do live streams. They have a much bigger, they may have the same average audience as me, but like Henry, for example, from Toronto Tech and Trends, he's almost at 2,000 subscribers, and he live streams like almost every day. It's crazy, man. But I choose not to do live streams, and I won't, because they're overwhelming, and I don't like being bombarded with like freaking 25,000 questions. It's annoying. And also with the data plan, I'm too broke for that shit. I mean, sure, as much as I like supporting other fellow Torontonians doing the same thing as me, I won't do live streams. And I'm sure I've already talked about that in the past, but hey, you got some typical bungalows you would see in pretty much all over York. At least we're getting some cool breeze. Yep, you got the mix of bungalows and multi-level homes. Oh, like this one here, that's so big. Oh, that garage door. The inside has a pretty interesting soccer setup. But technically, it's open for the public to see. I didn't want to point it inside, of course, just in case anybody was in there. Alright. We're just probably a block. Oh, wow, yeah, this definitely reminds me of rural Ontario. That house right there, mostly in red and cream beige. Excuse me, I think I just burped. Oh, they have the Weston Farmers Market every Saturday from June to October. Oh, there's Pine Street. So probably halfway through the walk. Okay, this is pretty cool here. Here's thumbnail number 2. And here it is, the old Humber River Hostel Church site. Although now, just like the Highway 400 location, it's a reactivation care center. And I think there's a building for, that building over there, that might be a residence for some of the seniors who need, whose lives can't be dependent on themselves. But the hostel itself is now a reactivation care center. And it's used for pretty much emergencies only. Here's the back. And I see a squirrel. Is that a black one? Huh, kinda. It's got a little bit of white spots there too. I do hear people behind that fence, so... here's sirens, probably coming from Jane Street. Speaking of which, I think we might almost be at Jane. You know, I'm a fast walker, but you know, you walk so fast and you realize you've only been filming for 16 minutes and 40 seconds. So, which is average. Almost average for, you know, when I'm filming my typical walking videos. I always want it to be like between 20 and 25 minutes. I don't always want to be like under 15 or over 30. But there's probably a good chance I might film walks in Montreal for like nearly 30 minutes. Because there's so much to do and to see anyway. So, get ready. And what do you know? There's Jane Street. Now, you know what I can do? I got 2 options again, as I mentioned. I can either take the 59 back to Lawrence West and then just go down to Glencairn with the subway, or the 109 back to my place, or I can either walk to Lawrence or take the any Jane bus down to Lawrence, right? And I can just take the 32 from there. From this point on, we're gonna we're gonna cross here to the south side. Okay, maybe you should have waited, but seriously, I swear that's the same truck I saw going that way. But geez, come on, man. Maybe if you let me cross and you were close to running over, then you're an asshole. Okay, where's the bus stop? If I want to go down Jane. Or let's see, let me just check to see where the next 59 is. Oh great, my cousin Emily gave me a text. They're going to the beach on Sunday. And I already told her mom, aka my aunt, won't be able to go because they're going the day after we come back from Montreal. Also, I'm not really a beach person anyway, so... Emily's like, you're not coming today. It's fine. I'm probably not going to miss out much anyway. What beach, you may ask? They're going to Cobourg, Ontario, which is an hour's drive east of here. Oh well, I'm filming a video right now, so can't respond to your message, but I will when I get on the bus. And okay, I don't think I should worry about the 35 because it's very frequent. But we've made it to Jane Street. I think on the other side of Jane is the North York Borough, as it's just before 3 p.m. beginning of afternoon rush hour. 59 east to Lawrence West. 20 minutes? God no. Alright, Jane Street is. Alright, I think I got no choice but to walk Jane down since I missed 2 buses. But anyway guys, so the next walking video from me, or rather, if I want to put it this way, my next walking video will be from Montreal, Quebec. So stay tuned, guys, for Montreal videos, even more to come. But for now, thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well, and stay safe and stay cool. So I'll see you from Montreal. Take care, adios, and bye-bye. And I see something responding.